Hi everyone, it is Tree, and today I have a little bit of a treat for you. It's a story. So, approximately 2 weeks ago, I was minding my own business at home, and as I'm wont to do, I'll be on my phone checking eBay to see whether there are any interesting things that show up on my saved searches. And I think you know where this is going. I saw a new item that was populated under my Rainbow Brite search, and it was a incredible lot. It was so incredible that I took a moment to myself and reflected deeply. In those 5 seconds, am I being scammed? Let me show you the listing that I saw. So, let's see. Hopefully, okay. So this is the listing. The listing reads, vintage Rainbow Brite dolls, in boxes, all caps, exclamation point, Hallmark, 1983 Hallmark, set of 10, exclamation point, 80s, nostalgic, indigo, $50. So I was freaking out. I don't know why I was freaking out, but I was freaking out. Because as you know, I'm currently trying to collect these mint in boxes, new in boxes, for the 1980s Mattel Rainbow Brite collection. And I saw an assortment of these dolls in these boxes, but $50, my eyes started deceiving me, because I thought, did they mean $500? Because even $500, that was still a steal, right? So let me show you what my thought process was. My thought process was, I see a patio green, I see a shy violet, I see indigo, I see buddy blue, I see not a tickled pink, terrible misconception. I see a baby bright, I see a patio green, I see all of these cloth pillows in the front. And I'm thinking, ridiculous. I'm gonna click in and it's gonna be terrible. I click in and it is terrible, but not that terrible, right? So we are looking at this incredible lot. So let's ignore the obvious, right? Let's ignore the fact there is an empty Rainbow Brite box that is pretty damaged with nothing inside. There's the cardboard sleeve. There's a hand sprite. And what do we see? What else do we see? We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cloth pillows these are the handmade 1980s cloth pillows. And there's, I want to say, IQ, Romeo, Spark, and OJ in the cloth pillows. Fine. I see a hatful sprite of Spark. Cute. Already have it, I think. So, but the thing that really makes me interested are the 6 boxes to the top left. A patio green, a shy violet, a baby bright. What am I not thinking? It's after work and I had a long day at work. So the cellophane film in the front looks pretty bad. The boxes are frayed in the edges. Don't care. Like $50. I could buy a lot less for $50. But the fact that these are probably mint dolls, irrespective of how bad their boxes are, like you are looking at mint dolls, because I see the plastic film on there holding their bangs. Amazing. But the thing that I am most gagged meaning impressed, floored by, is that there is a Buddy Blue in his box it looks like in the very bottom right, there is a indentation. I don't suspect that this box is gonna be great, but if it is, like that could be my Buddy Blue for my collection, for my challenge. The indigo next to him in the center, quite bad. It's pallid, very, very aged. It has all the parts, but not loving how it's looking on the inside. Not loving how it looks like on the outside. The box is clearly unsealed. The flap is up. It looks worn. And the patio green 9-inch doll, rather than the 18-inch behind it, looks to be in decent shape. There might be some damage at the top, but maybe usable. Whatever. It took me 5 seconds to process all of this. I know 5 seconds seems like not a lot of time, but my brain was working overtime because I was like dying. So without thinking, I looked at the shipping, $7.36 USPS ground advantage. This lot would take probably close to $50 to ship realistically, because I know how big these 18-inch boxes are. I know how big they are. And it looks like it's being shipped from Monument, Colorado. So the shipping cost alone is $50. So how could this be $50 base with $7 shipping and then sales tax? I couldn't believe it. I bought it right away. And when I bought it, I texted several of my friends, my close consortium of experts. And I said, hey, this is ridiculous, right? They're like, oh my God, that's the best lot ever. And we all thought it was a scam. So no more than 15 minutes later, guess what happens? The seller messages me. The hand-sewn items in front were not supposed to be in the picture. There's no punctuation. I made them growing up, no punctuation. My daughter asked for them, comma, that is punctuation, but weird run-on. Didn't realize they showed, no punctuation. I cropped them out, I thought, no punctuation. Is that okay? No punctuation. I'm not dogging on this person, but I was questioning what this message meant, but it seems like, let's go back. These 5 cloth pillows are not included because her daughter had requested to keep them and they're handmade. Fine, didn't really want them anyway. I respond back with a lightness, a brevity, a quickness. Hi, that's okay. Shared some personal details of why I am trying to collect this particular lot, and I say thank you. I respond within the minute. Look at the time. Timestamp is embarrassing. 3:22 p.m. 3:22 p.m. I respond. And she responds back 2 minutes later. They have been in my grandma's storage forever, period. She just passed, period. So the boxes are pretty banged up, but the items inside look good. That checks out and seems correct. Now at this point, I feel a little bit of a moral conflict. I was like, should I have told this person that maybe $50 is like an inadequate price? Because maybe it's valued a lot more. I think it's valued a lot more, but clearly this person is cleaning out her grandmother's, now deceased grandmother's storage and wants to offload a lot of her possessions. There were 4 listings on this person's eBay account. They had never sold before. 0 sales. I was dubious whether this is even real, but there's this story about this grandmother and I'm beginning to feel a little bad, but yet also curious. I was like, is this real? And you know, as a seller on eBay, I feel like it is your responsibility. You have to do the right due diligence to check the market prices of what is being sold for the items that you're trying to sell. In this case, it seems like there's a level of urgency to get rid of these items that were property of a deceased relative. So this person seems to want to clear the storage and offload some of her grandmother's possessions. The family seems to want to keep what they want to keep, but otherwise everything else needs to go. So in that regard, I feel a little less bad, because if this ephemera, these collectibles actually meant something to the family, they would have kept the heirlooms, and they just sold almost all of the dolls and collectibles that this grandmother had on eBay. So I felt a little bit less bad, but I was also just, is this real? The grammar is decent, and it's a new account, but I was willing to chance it. $50, $7 shipping, willing to chance it. Then I basically said, appreciate it very much, overjoyed, smiley face, overjoyed with this, and they will go to a loved home. True, I will love whatever I get, because it's Rainbow Brite. Rainbow Brite is a passion project of mine, and along with a hobby, and I'm collecting. The seller goes, perfect. I'll take to the post office Monday. They big boxes. At that point, the day big boxes, I started getting like a legit person. This is a scammer. Don't know. This was Saturday. Sunday goes by, nothing. Obviously, it's Sunday. Monday goes by, nothing. So on Tuesday, I reach out. Hi, friend. I was wondering if this made its way to the post office. Smiling face. Always be nice and friendly, because this person is selling their wares and baubles. It's like, you want to be nice, be courteous to people. So on Tuesday, the seller responds back, I'm at work in Tennessee. My son says he can take today. I'll check to see if he can for sure, one word, for sure, do on lunch. At this point, I'm just like, I got scammed. Brother got scammed. Because one, when did this trip to Tennessee show up? When did it show up? It came, on Saturday, she says, I'm gonna take it to the post office personally on Monday. Now, Tuesday, she's in Tennessee. From Colorado to Tennessee on a work training trip. And her grammar and grammatics and syntax has gotten infinitely worse. I'm worried. Then she follows with, I flew on Sunday, so nothing was open. Why was there not an acknowledgement that you probably was gonna fly out on Sunday when you sold and communicated with me on Saturday night? I am just trying to water off a duck's back, or whatever the expression is. I understand, I appreciate the update, smiley face. I wait that entire day, and when I got home from work, I was like, hope work training went well. Was your son able to send the box off at the post office? Didn't hear back. We got crickets. We got crickets for the next 2 days. At this point, I tell all my friends, my consortia of experts, I got scammed. They agree. I then respond, do you have an update on the order? It says the shipping label was generated on Saturday, but as of today, I think this is Thursday, the shipping label, but as of today, Thursday, the USPS in Monument, Colorado has still not received the box for shipment. Hope you're doing well. That was at 5 a.m. I was clearly panicked. 11 hours later, this seller responds, sent yesterday. Let me find the tracking number. Hallelujah. I am so happy. And today, I received the package. And I can't wait to show you guys what this looks like. And this is exactly the way that the box came in my front door. It is a huge box, but the thing that you'll notice, it's just completely open. Like, everything is completely open and exposed. Like, you see the gap? There's no tape work, it's just exposed. So, I really have no idea what's in this box. I have a little footstool right here, and I am going to open this box for you. Let me tilt this down so you can see everything in its full glory. Okay. I'm kind of nervous, anxious, but at the same time, I need to remind myself I probably got scammed, and this is $50. So what am I doing? There's no need for scissors. It's completely already open. Like, okay. There's no way that they sent this for $7. This is like at least $40. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is wild, guys. Okay. The first thing that we have, okay, like actually a shy violet, and it's like literally amazing. Like, okay, it's like not perfect, but for $50, guys, I got a 18-inch shy violet in the box. Clearly, the box has seen better days, and I'm gonna try my best to repair it. But like, guys, look. That's so cool, like amazing. Okay, already, this has been worth it. A shy violet 18-inch, guys. Okay, what else do we have in here? Okay, we have, oh my gosh. We have this. This is the empty Rainbow Brite 9-inch doll box. So it's actually kind of cool that I have like a base to maybe like glue if I wanted to make my own like moon glow box or stormy box. I have a base. So this, I would say, so the shy violet, let's say that it's like worth $150. This is probably worth, I've seen empty boxes go for like $15, and that's something. But the thing that's cool is it has the plastic sleeve. Like, that's the hardest thing to acquire. So, empty Rainbow Brite box. We have a little dusty, but a hatful Sprite. This is Spark. I think I already have this one, but it was part of the lot. Let's see what we have here. Do you guys see this? This is an 18-inch patio green. So like, guys, it's like it's mint on the inside, very yellowed, completely ripped on the corners, but like, I can't imagine how big this was. We have a patio green 18-inch, guys, for my $50 lot. I've seen these go for like $200, $250. Granted, it was probably in better condition, and the boxes are not perfect, but like, I can work with this, guys. That's the patio green. And we have Baby Brite. So this is clearly a foreign box because it has the Azurette net. I'm assuming that means that it's either maybe Canadian or Spanish. Not sure. I am terrible. I should have done some research. It's a foreign box though. And she has her original bottle, which is amazing. I'll do a more in-depth look at this, but look, the back of the box is actually in great shape. Guys, for $50, Are you kidding me? So this box is quite terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, at least they had some forethought to put some of this at the bottom. You know what, I feel kind of bad. All right. In my opinion, let me sit down, because like there's not much to look up. In my opinion, this was the worst box in this slot, right? But honestly, for some collectors, like this can be repaired. It's unsealed, but it has all of the parts. It has the hammy Sprite in the corner, and her hair looks beautiful. The box is, this is a USA box, and it has, oh my God, are you kidding me? This is really cool. Okay, so like, the reason why I think this is cool is that it's a variant box. Usually indigo comes with a violet, a purple background. This has a yellow background. It's pale. She's pale. The box is pale. It's okay. I should not say she's pale to indigo. But like amazing. Guys, okay, I'm gonna do like a final toll at the end of this, but there's 2 more things in this box. Ta-da! Look at this. It's a patio green and like, okay, not perfect. There's a rip. But besides the rip, and another rip right here, like, I could work with this, y'all. I could work with this. The back is like perfect. The top has some stickers and tape. The bottom has some fading, but the front is a beautiful yellow for the most part. And she looks really good on the inside. I'm looking at her shoes. So these aren't the star shoes. So this is a 1984 Generation 1 first wave patio green. Amazing. I don't have patio green right now, so if I can fix this up, maybe this can be the patio green that I use. We have one more, and it's the one that I am the most hopeful and excited about if it turns out to be any good. Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? This alone, I don't think there's a Buddy Blue right now on the market for under like $400 right now. I think $300 has been the consistent rate for it, and it has this, the back, it's the second wave box. You can tell that it's second wave because there's no like Rainbow Brite in the corner here. But I'm in love. Like, this is amazing. I'm gonna send like the biggest, warmest thank you note to the seller, and I will cast aside all of the doubts and bad thoughts that I had that this was a scam, because it wasn't a scam. This was genuinely someone that was selling their loved one's possessions because maybe they wanted to rehome it to someone who actually would care for these items. And now I just feel terrible. I feel terrible that I didn't believe in people, and I didn't believe in like the goodness of people. But to be fair, my consortium of experts all thought it was a scam. It wasn't a scam, and I have a lot of restoration work to do and a lot of beautiful dolls to cherish and to love. So, I mean, let's do the math really quick, right? Assuming that each of the 18 dolls are, this is going to be reversed for you guys. So assuming that each of the 18-inch dolls are, let's say, $150. Let's say Patty's $150, Shy Violet's $150. Which I've seen them go for more, but the quality of the box weren't great. Let's say Baby Brite's also $150. Let's say the empty Rainbow Brite box is $15. Oh, also I should note that inside the Rainbow Brite box had a hand sprite, I believe, unless they did not include it, but I think, why would they not include it? The hand sprite is in here. The hand sprite is very much included. He's just hiding. So hand sprite, let's say, that's $7 for the hand sprite. I've seen it go for 10. Let's say $10. The Hatful Spark, let's say $10. Okay, and then we have Indigo. So Indigo can go for $250, $200, but the quality isn't there for this one. But it is a variant. It is a yellow background variant, so let's say it's $100. I would buy it for $100. The Patio Green, a fair value, I don't know, let's say $150. The Buddy Blue, there's not currently, not to say that there won't be, a Buddy Blue for under $400. Right now in the market, you can probably get it for $300, but let's do $350 for the Buddy Blue. Guys, this lot is valued at $1,085. This is an $1,000 lot, at least, that I bought for $50 plus $7 shipping. It's amazing, but it goes to show you that sometimes it's worth it to take the risk, and sometimes it's worth it to, this is a lesson for myself, to be kind to people and to realize that, like, you know, not everything is a scam. Because I think I grew up in a third world country where there's so much hustle and grit that, like, you naturally assume the worst in people. Not to say that there aren't scams out there, but this was like ripe for a scam because it was a first-time seller. The shipping cost didn't make sense. I didn't hear from them for days, close to a week, and I got the shipment over 2 weeks later. So I was worried, but you know what? It was well worth it in the end. And I love it. And I can't wait to show you once I start cleaning it up. So hope you guys had fun, and I will see you soon.